Well, we kind of wondered where he's been. Mike Robinson, Pro Bowler a year ago for the Seahawks, looked like he was kind of a victim of the numbers game, had a big contract, and they cut him loose, and, well, you figured a guy's been in the Pro Bowl a year before, will catch on, even though fullback's not that popular position in the NFL anymore. You figured a guy would catch on right away. He didn't. We kind of found out why today, and found out why he's back at practice for the Seahawks as we speak.
Yeah, re-signed by the Seahawks. He was ill as they cut him. He ended up losing 30 pounds, was down to close to like 212 pounds, and this is a guy playing fullback at a position, as you talked about, that's sort of kind of making its way out of the league, but he was a Pro Bowler as a special teams player, and the guy's a noted leader, so it was really odd that he wasn't getting more attention. The Tennessee Titans spoke to him, and apparently the Giants talked to him, but you figured a guy who's still in his prime, he's not washed up by any stretch, and a Pro Bowler nonetheless, great character guy, would get more attention. Didn't happen. Illness happens. He's feeling good according to what he was talking about. His weight is back. And I can't think of a bigger addition to this team, just in terms of a guy who had a presence, not only on the field, but in that locker room, amongst all the position groups. A lot of times it'll be the offensive linemen with the offensive linemen, and the defensive backs hang with the defensive backs. But he was that guy that sort of crossed all those boundaries. He kind of brought everybody together, and you hear it from Chris Clemens, you hear it from Cam Chancellor, you hear it from everybody, how excited they are to have him back.
I mean, it's a matter of timing, too. I mean, I don't think they would have necessarily done this, even though they liked him fine, had not Coleman and Spencer Ware remain injured. I mean, that's the other thing about it, is the happenstance of it. I agree with you entirely. This is a gigantic bring back from the Seahawks players' standpoint. Look, they were doing fine already. They were 6-1, and everyone understands the business, so you weren't jeopardizing anything like that. But the fact that you got a chance to re-add to the mix a guy who is one of your best attitude guys, one of your best leaders in there, and you need him at the same time. You know, it's not just for charity or anything like that, so to speak. You need him to play. It's unbelievably good timing in a year where the Seahawks have had a lot of that. This strikes me as fitting along just perfectly with that.
Well, and he's that veteran voice in that huddle.
Yeah.
I mean, who are you looking to if things are getting tough or it's a tough drive or whatever? I mean, who on that line? Who's your guy? Who's your receiver? I mean, it's Mike Robb is your guy. He's the voice of reason. He's your veteran there that's seen it all, that's done it all, and I think it provides a level of security, like almost a security blanket for Russell Wilson in that team.
They were so excited that Marshawn Lynch even spoke about it. He didn't say stop freaking call beacon. He actually said, "This is great," and it is.